Welcome back, and we're going to just change things slightly because as you have seen, we kind of just need to get that desert for ourselves still. So let's just see if the horse doesn't push us further away. Which way do you think we should go? I'm kind of slightly missing out on things, but that's something that we'll just have to deal with. So I figure it's probably better for us to make sure we have our resources, because we came from that side, I believe. That's why we put that over there. Let's just double check if this path is okay. It'll be very sad to actually be lost again and again, but I can check the episodes and things, so we're not going to worry about that. Yes, we should probably just sort out the direction. So I'm going to now use a little bit of the leaves, so let's grab that, and we're going to go this way. We're just going to start heading out in this direction and start rushing our trip to that desert. When we've got a desert, we can make a safe spot for us to live in, and then during the day we'll go get wood and things, and during the night we'll try in the desert to get Enderman. So that should be okay, more or less, is how I feel about that. But as you can understand, I'm kind of completely confused, and I'm very sorry that the upload schedule got slightly distracted. A lot of things happened, and for that reason I've had to rethink lots of things, and I've sorted it out mostly now. Any tips and suggestions and things like that will help me, because as you can tell, I obviously need all the help I can get, and I don't mind admitting it. So sure, anything that you say or do, I would appreciate. Ooh, there's a lot of sheep here. We could make beds for the Ender Dragon when we come back, but we'll collect the wool later, because currently we're looking for a desert. And I was like, ooh, I could totally actually make ourselves the mob farm and make a proper mob farm back at the base, but I feel like we should just stick to something after we say we're going to do it. So what we're sticking to is finding the desert, because why not? In season 2 we can just adjust what we do every episode. Like, that feels slightly better, and we'll just put one over there just in case. Yeah, that just feels slightly better. I kind of feel I need to start being consistent, and that's why the first thing we're going to be consistent with is the desert. And that might not necessarily feel good to people, but we're going to change it up. Let me know what we should do next time. And this way we could lose the path a bit, but I thought about it and went, let's just go to the tall mountain over there. Well, the hill, I suppose. It's not really a mountain. I kind of get confused in the English over and over. It's a sad day. We need to sort out getting the Enderman. Here we go. There we go. It's a little bit tall, so let's just start going up over here, because we can do some parkour and have a little bit of leaves wasted to go up. I think that should be slightly better, and now we can just parkour our way up and use slightly less leaves. And I said slightly because that is kind of the operative wording. And there are none here. But let's just continue. And I don't want to waste the hunger, so we're going to try and be careful. And I thought about it, we're going to do another night or two walking, just because that'll be safer for actually trying to hunt the Enderman. Because we'll kind of just start getting them quicker. No deserts. And I don't see many resources that we'll need currently. I'm pretty sure what we've decided to do is slightly disastrous, but we have an enchanting setup. Ouch. And we have the base, and we need eyes, and we've started the walkway, but let's just get as many ender pearls as we can, and then we can decide what we're doing, because we shouldn't rush things like that. We should do what we set out to do, pretty much obviously. At least this path is going to give us lots of wool when we come back. That'll be quite neat. And let's just actually get up here, and we'll stick it over there, because then we can see the pathway. Lots more cows, lots more sheep, lots more chickens. Whew. I think we kind of decided slightly bad things to do for this first season. So it's going to be a slightly slower season, but we're just going to accept our losses and try and finish it, because we're still going to finish it, but we need to stick to the schedule now. And I've kind of worked it out and planned things, and hopefully the channel will grow. So we'll just see. And I'm gonna try my best not to ask for things further on from today, and you will see it should bring slight consistency to the channel. I'll probably forget that I've chosen to do that, and I will several times actually share it again, and I apologize for that, but it's just I'm going to try. So I figure we should probably stick to the next river that we see, because we need a way to actually kill the Enderman quite easily. So that should make sense. So this is a little river. I think we're going to go over there, because I believe we can succeed just by even crossing the ocean. And if the long episode today works out, I'm probably going to just do that in the future. Stick to the longer episodes. I was like, larger count, higher. I'm like struggling with English, but there we go. So now we should probably make ourselves a boat. There we go. And dark oak boat, so that we can just continue along this. So we'll just go here. Ooh. We're going to have Enderman spawning in a moment, so we're going to actually go onto the land and walk. Ooh, nighttime. Perfect. I just kind of hate that we got the enchantment and not looting, but that is a problem for the future. We'll just continue heading this way and try and aggro them, because we have water pockets and things that we can jump to and save ourselves the trouble. But there we go. I hear you, zombie, but I'm not going to worry about you, because I don't need you. I need the ender bubbles, the ender bros. let's just parkour over the trees and continue our journey. We could get more experience, I suppose. But unless we're initiating our combat with an Enderman, we're not going to kill the other mobs. We will get hit a bit, but I think our 14 should be fine. Ooh, 2 creepers. Please don't grow up. Blow up, not grow up. Blow up that block. I'd appreciate if we left my pathway. There we go. These trees are taller, so this should at least pay off in a better way. Ooh, there's a jungle. Oh, we could get resources from the jungle temples, but we're not necessarily going to see them. So we're just going to continue along this way and look around, because we're close to the jungle at least, so that should help. And that's basically a fifth of the night, more or less. I'm kind of feeling like we're not even going to see the single Enderman. And I shouldn't say that, because we'll probably see them. And you'll probably see them if you're watching this episode. And I'll probably just go past like 20 and go, I didn't see any. And now we're at about 1/4 of the night. So let's just keep going this way. I figure we don't want to go into the jungle, but we might have to go through. So let's just continue going around this side over here. We don't want to get lost. This way the paths will meet, and that brings us safety. There you go, he's gonna explode. And across the river. I think we should go up over here. There we go. We should be able to see that. And we'll go over there. Oh, there's a drowned. It would actually be interesting to get a trident for this dragon. I wonder how much we can do with the trident and the dragon. It might be good for a good enchantment on the trident to just destroy the beacons that heal the dragon. But might is the current operative word, because we probably won't get that enchantment and we'll probably miss. I can tell you for free that my aim is probably going to be disastrous. Whew. Wasting our leaves is fine. And there we go. Let's continue this way. Let's look around. No ender bros. But that's not really a problem, because we also still don't have the desert. And we'll jump across there. And he's going to try and kill us. He's hurting us and succeeding. But here we go. Rush away a little bit. Okay, is he aggro? No. Heal up. Let's try be intelligent. So the jungle goes that way. So let's just continue this way. Whew. I don't know if we're even going to be able to succeed. Keep looking left and right. That should help us succeed. Because that way, if we see an Enderman, we can get him to aggro. And we can pull him to us. Does this forest just block the whole area this way? It seems like that might be the truth. But that's a-okay, because we'll just continue. Ooh, a witch. We're gonna kill the witch. So let's just stick the leaves over there. And she's going to just hit us and deal damage to us, which I knew. What did she give us? Empty glass bottles. It's okay, we can make potions. And let's just stick that over there. Ooh, okay, we should go over there to the plains. That should also help us. These wither effects last very long, and they annoy me. But I should be faster if I'm trying to kill a witch, I suppose. Or... that was a slightly bad fight. Okay. Let's just not let these guys do anything to us. So we're gonna run through and get hit like 4 times. That was sort of close. There's another time. Whew. Okay, please fight each other so I can go get Enderman. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for listening to me. And there we go. We should sort of be safer now. I know I could have used the shield, but I suppose that might not be completely good anyway, because we actually want the Enderman, and we'd be wasting time if we were killing the other mobs. So let's just see. There doesn't seem to be anything. There's a witch back there down that side that I saw, but that doesn't really help us when we're mostly looking for Enderman. We just killed the one witch just in case. We might get a desert close to the plains. That could help us. We could get a mule, I suppose. Eventually, I suppose. Because we don't have a saddle on us right now. And let's just grab the rest of the leaves. Well, that wasn't the rest. I suppose I should have used the word more of the leaves. There. It seems like we're not going to get Enderman. Now I wonder, how likely is it for us to actually find a desert ever in this world? Never mind find the way back to the base. I don't think I was smart. Do I have iron? Yes. I can make shears, so we don't have a problem with leaves. We will get leaves soon. And hello to you, creeper, but we're not worried about you. We're just going to continue our journey. I figure it's probably better to go over the mountain, because then we can go along the side and see further. That makes more sense, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure if I am going to make sense to myself after changing up how we're doing things, but let's just see. I'm sticking to certain rules now, and one of them is we are constantly hunting for a desert, or when it's nighttime, Enderman. If we can get the desert, then we're going to set up lookout points and places where we can kill them for free and things like that. That should help us with our success, because that is safer. Let's just continue along here. We could also get Enderman in caves, but I feel I want to stick to small things constantly, and that is continuing this way. And for that, we need the desert to stop going this way. So even if it means we go 100,000 blocks, we're just going to suck it up and deal with it. There will be a certain point, a certain number of episodes, if we haven't found a desert, we'll just not use that. We'll build the proper mob farm, but I'm not sure exactly how long that'll be, because we're not going to just stick to something like that for no reason yet. We need to try our best to actually finish off what we say we're going to do. Desert, Enderman. That is our current focus. Whew. This doesn't seem like it would be a good direction to take. But that's okay. We're going to go up diagonally here and continue diagonally. That looks like it's a better way. That we should be able to see. How much do we have? Oh, we have another stack of 64. We won't worry about the leaves yet. But we've also got some time in the day. Okay, let's just be careful. It's probably better to be careful, because I know we're probably going to get lost the second and third and fourth time in the series. But we've got to stick to our rules. And it is oak leaves, so we can just do that. This is not necessarily a good thing for us to do, but let's just grab some of the dirt, because then the actual dirt we can pillar up till over here, and then grab the oak leaves again so that we can see it. It's a walkway. I must actually look where I'm walking and mustn't drop down like that. I once dropped into a ravine into lava like that. I was like, oh no. It was like the only little bit of open air above the ravine, and I walked into it. I'm kind of not smart, but I've accepted that, and that's why I'm fixing things. Mushrooms! Ooh, in 1.14 we could start with the vanilla Drake, 'cause it's going to upgrade continuously with the latest Minecraft version. We could make food from the mushrooms, and with that food we can regenerate health. That would be interesting. Okay, let's not go into the roofed forest, because that could get us lost. Oh look, a ravine. So that we can see it from far away. I was like, do we have a torch? And the answer is yes. Because then if it's nighttime while we're walking, we'll be able to see it. Yes, safety at nighttime. It's probably not a good idea. Now that I've just been thinking about it since I just said that, I'm like, ooh. But you know what? We'll just stick to that. That's okay. That is a-okay. But now we just need to get that desert. We're going to go through over there, I think. Just looking at the furthest areas. It's not like there's a village for us to double check. But if there's a witch hut, we could get a witch and kill a witch. Experience and bottles, and sometimes enchantments, but we're not worried about the enchantments. There we go. We're just going to go through the water slightly quicker. Be smart about it. We can swim. Let's just put that over there, and then we can continue swimming. Just to point out that we're going this way. I'm not really seeing much. So we'll stick that there. And we'll go, ooh, to the village. Speak of the bananas. We found a village. Now, it'll be really funny if we accidentally circled around and found the exact same village. But I don't think we did. What do you take? Not much. You can get arrows. It'll be interesting to just trade. So let's just go like that. That's the back and that's the point away. Let's just see what we could get in this village. I'm preferably looking at enchantments, but we're not guaranteed anything. Thinking about it, I think that's long enough, and we looked and saw a little bit. we're just going to continue because we're focusing on the desert. Consistency will be key for us. Here we go. It's past half day. I must say I've probably gone like zigzag constantly, and it's probably not good. We're gonna need to cook food soon. 35. We've got spare armor. Let's just grab those, because we'll grab as many leaves as we can over here. We should rather do that during the day. I was just going, ooh, it's probably not smart to wait till nighttime. So we're gonna try and stick to oak, because consistency will be something that'll help us. And we have space. There we go. Pew. Grab all of those. That's not oak. There we go. Hello, oak. I just thought about it. We're gonna get rid of the jungle wood. There we go. Because we can get more oak. We can chop down the oak trees that we take the leaves from. So that we'll pick up in a moment by accident. And that will pick... Okay, we won't pick up anything by accident now. So let's just go here. It's up there. So let's just actually make that visible. We came from there, so don't really want to go there, but I don't want to go through this. So we're definitely going that way. That way we can see the leaves. How much space do we have? Okay, we can go up to 64 still from the 10 plus 10. So let's just actually grab these, because we will need the wood very soon, I suppose. I don't know what for currently, but when we need it, it'll be here. And we can get rid of those and get the wood. Do we have a way to see that we should get here? And the answer is no. So there we go. We need the pathway to actually make sense. Didn't see many things there that were interesting. I think I saw a little bit of iron, but that's okay. We've got a bit of iron on us still. Let's just continue our travel till we can find the desert, because hopefully there's one over there. We can just be hopeful. It'll be very nice if there is actually one. But all I'm seeing is trees. And we actually want to stay in the open areas, just because then we'll be able to see if there are Endermen that we can go and get. But we want to be close to rivers, and we can see quite a few coming through here. We're gonna just continue on this sort of diagonal. There we go. This doesn't feel good. I'm kind of wasting time trying to find the desert. I don't want to take too long for the eyes. I think I've got a strategy, but the strategy, you saw the first strategy, it was pretty bad. The second strategy is also completely different, and for that reason I have no idea how it's going to treat us. It might actually not be good. Although, that being said, we'll just kind of live with that, because that's what we'll have to do. But we'll go up to the build limit and then count. Was that a witch? Where is that witch? Is the witch on that tree? I think the witch is on the trees. No, probably down there. Okay, never mind. It would have been nice to kill a witch for the start of the night, but then I'm going, wait. We're supposed to be hunting Enderman. So let's actually find Enderman. And I was like, that looks like a cave. And the answer is yes. It was just a little dark line. I was like, maybe an Enderman. No, it's not. But we'll continue where it's open. Because if it's open, we'll be able to see if there are Endermen. I've thought about it. I've adjusted and fixed the things like the render distance and such, and the memory use. And that's what we'll just need to stick to. Now, I figure, seeing as we're going to have to end here, we should just try see what's up there. And that should be where we call it a day. Whew. I'm pretty sure we're most likely going to need to make ourselves the mob farm. But we're going to try one more episode, I think, for the desert. And we'll try our best to stick to a diagonal. Because we've at least got good diagonal areas. So, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Cheerio.